Awesome.
It's always wonderful to hang out with you.
Appreciate
you have a blessed,
Thanks.
wonderful day. Here's Alice with Chef Ming Tsai. Adios, everybody.
The biggest joy in life for me is food and family. And the technique that gets food and family together is cooking. My entire life is about teaching. It's about showing people how to cook. Because there's this mystique out there that it's actually hard. It's so easy to make great food. The one goal with the Simply Ming collection is to get tools that are easy to use, that are affordable, but more importantly, psych you up, jazz you up, that you like, I can do this. You'll be amazed how easy it is to cook at home.
And what an exciting 2 hours we have with the one, the only Chef Ming Tsai. And of course, leave it to this legendary chef to not only reinvent the pan, but to turn a pan into a stovetop oven. You've never seen anything like this before. Here comes our one and only today's special. Forget the way you think about a pan, because Chef Ming Tsai has turned his ceramic nonstick into the best of the best of the best. He has elevated it yet again, so that now your ceramic nonstick is actually going to be made of midnight steel, utensil safe. On top of that, you have a domed lid with the pan with a temperature gauge built in for precise cooking that now allows you to saute, to roast, to bake, to do all your normal things. But also, in addition to that, it works as a stovetop oven and even allows you to smoke foods in the comfort of your kitchen. It is unlike anything you have ever seen. You are looking at the world premiere. We have amazing new colors. The price at $49.95 is incredible. It includes the dome lid. It includes the temperature gauge. It even includes a rack inside of it. And we're going to give you not only 4 flex payments, but give you the most beautiful colors, because for the first time ever, you are getting that gorgeous hammered design as well. So elevated, we call it the black label. This is the gold you're looking at right there. There you can see the temperature gauge, that dome lid that basically doubles the capacity on it and allows you to see inside. There is that fabulous rack. I have to show you the brand new look at the next evolution of ceramic nonstick. That is metal utensil safe, guys. And not only that, it's going to allow you to cook healthier. So you have the choice of the black. If you want the platinum, 200 left. We have the final quantities now. Look how gorgeous that is. And look at the capacity of it. Final 200, you must be on the phone immediately if you want this one. And oh, I'm sorry, this is the pewter one. This is the darker one, almost like a gunmetal look. Right in front, you're looking at the red color, the ruby red. You're also going to get 6 recipe cards in addition to this. And right next to that, you're gonna see that beautiful copper, absolutely gorgeous copper bronze. And then this is the one that is about to sell out. This is the platinum silver that you're seeing right here. Never before anything like it. But you would come to expect that from a chef like Ming Tsai, because not only does he hold a degree in engineering from Yale University, and then a culinary degree from, of course, that magnificent place in Paris. But here's the thing. You take that design, you take your culinary experience, and that's why you have completely revolutionized a pan and turned it into a stovetop oven.
I love this pan. I love you too, Al. How are you? Nice to see you. I love you all, guys. This pan is so cool because, well, first of all, let me just show you. The best way to talk about how great a pan is, inside, of course, is the amazing Technilon Plus Midnight Steel, right? And that is hard. So you notice I'm using metal tongs in this. That's fine. You can use metal utensils. Now, right there is the genius of Technilon Plus. Perfect, even cooking, end to end. There's not one temperature differentiation in this entire steak, right? Look at that. Now, normally, and this is why we're calling this an oven pan. Normally, when you sear steaks, or any large piece of salmon or any type of meat, you would sear one side, you would sear the second side, right? And then I would toss this into the oven because you need to finish in the oven because it's so thick. Well, here we go. I just tossed it into the oven.
It's
okay?
in the oven.
I don't need to make an oven walk.
In the oven, on
and
the stove.
here, this thermometer here, I'm gonna look at this so it hits around that 325, 350. And then I can adjust. So if you have a gas flame and an electric flame, we have, of course, have my induction burner, so I know the temperature it is, but most people don't have that. You have no idea what this internal temperature of your oven is, but that's why we have the thermometer. So here we sear it, and I'm gonna let this go for about 8 to 10 minutes, let it rest, and we'll have perfectly seared oven roasted steak.
First of all, we would love to hear from you. Please call us. This is about the only place on the planet you can talk directly with Chef Ming Tsai, so call us. And then we would also like to invite you and encourage you, pick up the cookbook. I think something like 80% of everyone who ordered this pan at midnight is actually ordering the cookbook. And we also have a great steamer ring, because now you can steam in this as well. A steamer extender ring, it works as both. I believe it's $19.95. But let's get back to showing you how this is different.
And this is where the thermometer is key as well. This is Cameron's wood powder or wood dust. It's a great way to smoke. So I just turned this on, and it's gonna give you really good, even smoke.
It smells.
We have both hickory and maple. So we're so psyched we actually got this.
Which one are you using right now?
This is the hickory.
I was gonna guess hickory.
And the only reason I'm putting foil on it is because when I add this salmon now on top, right? The salmon juice is going to come down, and I don't want the juice and oil of the salmon to hit the hickory and stop it from smoking. So by just putting that piece of foil, it will keep the smoking going. And these are really thick. So again, you gotta have to roast and smoke it slowly. So we're just gonna go for about 8 or 10 minutes. It's gonna be smoked. You'll see it because it will discolor, get it nice and dark and unctuous, and it'll cook the inside.
These are the wood chips you're looking at. Have you ever seen a pan that will do indoor smoking? It is unlike, by the way, that rack is included, so you're gonna be able to do this. Choose either that beautiful hickory, or we also have the maple. Look at that gorgeous dome lid. Everything about this, you are gonna be able to smoke perfectly. You're gonna be able to cook perfectly. It has a temperature gauge. I've never ever seen that on a pan, on a pan, ever.
Yeah. Here we go again. I already got the smoke going here. See how much smoke? Brie. A piece of brie cheese.
Wow.
Which, I love cooked brie, and usually has puff pastry and whatnot. It's delicious, it's richer. This, you're gonna add umami and unctuousness without adding any calories. But it's gonna be so much more tasty.
And it's a very, very subtle smoke. So you can see, very, very subtle smoke. This isn't like your outdoor barbecue or anything like that.
No. Yeah, and if you leave here, you're not gonna feel like you just been at a barbecue pit, right?
Right.
So, of course, you can bake brownies and cakes and whatnot. You can go slow on the stovetop. You can, of course, put this in the oven, right? I mean, this is an oven pan as well. But if there's fruit and stuff on top, that's great because it gives you a layer, because what you don't want is to burn, but check this out.
Perfect. Every time.
First of all, nothing sticks, ever. But, I mean, what a great orange-looking cake, right?
Right.
And you can get it, again, you can get it to the 350. It's fine to go into the oven. You can do it nice and slow. Having fruit on the bottom is what makes it such that it won't burn. But look at that. It's unbelievable how easy it is.
That's what not only Technilon Plus, but Technilon Plus now that is actually better than ever, featuring your Midnight Steel.
And the Midnight Steel, meaning you can do this, guys.
Yeah.
You can take metal utensils.
First time.
Look at this. Look at this smoked pork chop.
You have to smell this. It is so incredible.
Right? And smokiness, and for people that are really trying to continue to eat healthily, smoke like lemon and lime juice is a great way to add flavor to something without adding more salt, right? So things taste more savory when it's smoky, but I'm not adding any more salt, right? But I mean, even just that squash all by itself. We're gonna check this out. So this is the rack, which you like. Here we have just a little bit, and that's what happens when it's, and then this you can just clean out.
Look at that.
Right?
Just completely wipes out in a matter of seconds. Okay, and you're looking right now at our platinum silver. When I say very limited, what I mean is it's going to sell out in the next few minutes, guys. If you want that, grab it. Don't forget about the cookbook. And don't forget about, we also have a V-rack available, but you want the extender ring, and I'll show that to you in just a minute, which enables you to be able to steam. It also, again, will enable you to be able to smoke a roast if you want. So smoke a brisket.
So I've done a bunch of woks, and we've always sold out of the extender ring, right? Now, so of course it fits. It's fantastic for steaming and smoking. We're going to show you ways of using it, but we redesigned it because we're never satisfied here at HSN, right? So now this comes out, which makes it even easier to use, and then you can like load this up, you can store this in your fridge, and then when you need to steam or smoke, it just fits right in, right?
And by the way, we are half of our quantity is completely gone in the steamer. That will sell out early today. Okay.
So this is just to show you how much you can do, quantity-wise. So these are braised short ribs, right? So we first seared them in this pan.
You might need a spoon on that spoon.
Yeah, we will. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
it is so delicious. So, but everything was done in this pan, meaning we seared them, colored, we added the aromatics, we added the red wine. Look at this, right?
Oh my gosh.
Oh my God.
If you could smell it, guys.
Right,
just smell this,
and then you just let the pan do the trick. And what's great, we have beautiful zucchini hair in there.
Oh, by the way, spiralizer coming up in the next hour, and it will sell out. If you want the spiralizer, you might take a peek at it on hsn.com because it's the last time you will see it today.
Oh my God, this is so. I mean, this is a good problem to have when the meat falls off the bone like this. Look at that.
Look at the capacity too.
Oh yeah, so much food. And last but not least, we'll take this last rib out. Oh my God, look at that.
You know, if this were just a pan with your Technilon Plus Midnight Steel, if this were just a pan with a domed lid, but this has a temperature gauge in it. This, for the first time, features that beautiful hammered finish. Oh my God, that looks amazing.
Right? How good is
and
that
for
look?
the very first time, you are getting the ability now to use this not only to saute, to roast, to bake, it will go in the oven completely, but to use it as a stovetop oven. On top of your stovetop, it turns into an oven.
I mean, look how good that looks.
Oh yeah.
Right? But, and by the way, you can still use it like a wok. People might think, hey, Ming, you build a small wok. Actually, this is after a French pan called a sauteuse. So sauteuse has this concave shape like a wok. And so you've seen me, if you've been watching, this is my fried rice. And I love it more than any of my other pans because with a metal fork, not an issue. You can scrape it in there. Again, don't take a knife, guys, and go at it hard. Right. But not an issue at all with a little metal fork like this, right?
Right. And it's nice and light, too. You'll find that the cookware is just, it's very easy to handle, even when it is loaded with a brisket or whatever it might be that you're smoking or sauteing or roasting. Very nice and lightweight, that beautiful domed lid, and in go the veggies.
But look at this. So I'm going to show you this is the healthiest way you could ever make fried rice because I just did the egg on the bottom and I added all this great tasty veg. I'm going to add a little shiitake mushroom sauce. And then I have, of course, leftover rice. I always have leftover rice. And I'm going to because these veg are raw, so because of this pan, I can now use the lid and let the veg cook underneath, let the water come out of the veg. That water will create steam, that will heat the rice. And this fried rice now, I can just let it go. I'm gonna turn it down a little bit to around 375, and this will be done in literally 7 minutes. And it's one pan cooking.
One pan cooking already. Almost 4,100 of you have made this choice, guys. This is the day to do it. Never before have you seen a pan that actually turns into an oven on top of your stove. That's what you're looking at, a stovetop oven. Yes, you can use this to saute, to roast, to bake. You can do everything you normally do in it, but look, for the first time ever, a brand new type of Technilon Plus that is now going to be even stronger than ever, even more durable than ever, featuring that midnight steel. You can almost see it, almost looks like diamonds on the inside. First time ever with the beautiful design on the outside, our black label. It's going to feature that hammered finish that is so spectacular and beautiful. It is a huge capacity in terms of the pan, but then when you put that dome lid on top, practically doubles the capacity. Yes, you can see right through it, so you can be able to check on everything on the inside, but look what's on the outside, a temperature gauge, so you can cook everything to perfection. But not only sauteing, roasting, baking, you name it. Now, for the first time ever, you can actually smoke inside of your house. Smoke, it puts out very little smoke. It is subtle, it is beautiful, but the flavors you're gonna get unlike anything else. And the rack included 6 recipes included, $49.95, 4 flex payments. Grab it while we have it. Now, I am gonna tell you, we have now dropped to about 100 left. If you want the platinum silver that you're seeing here, it will sell out in the next couple of minutes. Now, next hour, I have a 6-piece cookware set that is coming up that will match back. If you want to just go ahead and order the whole thing, you can do it. I also have a grill pan. Next hour, I'm going to show you that too, so you can get what you want before they start selling out, okay? So platinum, we're on last call right now on the platinum. Right here in the front, you see that gorgeous copper bronze. I'm just gonna hold it up so you can see that beautiful hammered finish there. Right up here at the top is that gorgeous gold. We also have it in the ruby red. And then you're seeing the pewter right here, which is gonna be just a little bit deeper color than that beautiful platinum color. So they're almost like a little bit of a gunmetal look. So $49.95. Do not forget to add in your wood chips, okay? As we say hello to David calling from Ohio, I'm gonna walk back over. And David, you're on with Chef Ming Tsai.
Hey, David.
Hello there.
How are you?
I'm fine. Chef, it's a pleasure speaking with you. I watch you whenever I can on the TV, and I love the way you integrate your style of cooking Chinese with other people's from all over the world, and it's fascinating. I really like it. The reason I'm calling is I bought one of your pans last night, and I did want to speak with you then, but unfortunately, well, the telephone couldn't accommodate it.
Right.
But I saw you, one of the things you made was chili, and I was wondering if you ever did Cincinnati chili.
Oh, my friend, I'm from Dayton, Ohio, so I know Scalini's quite well. Absolutely. And I absolutely put them on dogs and smother the living daylights out of stuff. It's so good, right? Three-way, baby. When you're an Ohioan, you're always an Ohioan, right? And,
well, no, I came here from California, but California, they didn't know what Cincinnati chili was.
Yeah.
And when I made it for them, they looked at me like I was out of my mind.
Well, I can't confirm or deny that, David, but but I love it. And listen, great luck with your pewter pan. I think you'll have a great time cooking with it, and keep making Cincinnati chili, please. It's a good one. I love that.
David, thank you so much for calling in. I want to give you a quick peek. This is our showstopper. Next hour, it is your giant grill pan. Look at this. You need to order this early if you want it, and if you want to match it back to our today's special, this is the time to do it. Look at the capacity of that pan. It is massive. So that's coming up next hour, but look at what you're pulling out.
Talk about capacity. So when you use the ring, this expanded ring, you can do so much more. So underneath here, I have veg with chicken stock, right? Because here's a way of getting super moist chicken. So this, with the veg and chicken stock underneath, and I'll just show you what it looks like that. Then we added the chicken on top and we roasted it G-B&D like that, right? Look how good this looks.
Absolutely beautiful.
Right?
And you know,
so good.
You put that on a plate, but for me, I would serve it. This cookware is so beautiful.
You know what? Let's do that. I was going to use that platter.
I would take it right to the table. It's so gorgeous.
I mean, you are so right, because when you have a chicken that's this beautiful, you can take it and go like this and serve it right on it. And this is also a great way if you have kids, because one kid's going to be home and one kid's going to be 4 hours later or something. You can use the cover and keep it on nice and low. But look how moist and delicious this chicken looks, right? Gorgeous.
And by the way, speak to the knife for a second, because we have the knife in sellout quantities coming up in just a few minutes.
These, I've been using ceramic knives my entire life, and they're just sharp, and they will stay sharp forever.
Okay, that's a few minutes away. If you want the knife set, though, we are already down to final quantities on that one.
I'm not going to lie, Alice. This is one hot chicken.
Even with chef fingers, right?
Yeah, it's okay. We're getting through it. Thank God I have a sharp knife, right? Look at that. And that's how you present it at the dinner table. And then...
Or even, that could go straight out on a restaurant.
Oh, for sure. And then you cover it up because the next kid is going to show up a half hour later, right? But you're so right. I mean, the beauty of these pans.
The voila, right? The table presentation.
Très bien français, yes. There's another voila. Now, if you want to go healthy, super healthy. So here, using the steamer, we have all this amazing veg that we steam. And this is not even salt. We just put lemon juice on it, right? I mean, you can tell that by doing this, you're going to eat an incredibly healthy meal, right? Carrots, leeks, the whole 9 yards. I mean, we have so much veg. But underneath now, we have this.
Oh.
We have chicken breast.
Surprise!
Chicken breast.
Look at that.
That we just steamed. Now, you can tell that that's not water. We used water and tea leaves because water has no flavor. So why not flavor your steam?
Okay, I've got a question.
So now it's tea flavored steam.
Can you do, when you do this with the steam and put the water in, can I put some wood chips in then? For example, like the maple chips?
You absolutely could. It would do nothing.
Okay. It has to, so the wood has to be activated with the heat.
But to your thinking, like toasted spices, you can toast coriander and spices, add it in, that will impart. You can toast your wood chips and put them in. It'll impart some flavor.
Okay.
But it won't be anything like smoking.
Okay. But we're going to go back to North Carolina. Say hello to Joe. Hi, Joe. You're on with Chef Ming Tsai.
Hello.
Hey, Joe. How are you?
I'm fine. I saw your presentation earlier this morning.
Right.
And I wasn't going to get it until I saw that you put it on an induction burner.
Yes.
And I bought your induction burner, and I love it.
Nice. And look, that's a 1-2 combo. This pan with an induction burner, you can cook anywhere, which is cool. I mean, like in your RV, on your boat, whatnot. And what I love, and I do this often, especially in the holiday seasons, I bring my burner in my pan for those potlucks. I plug it in and I go to the bar because I don't need to fight for space at the oven and whatnot. So you should have some great success. Joe, what are you going to cook? What's the first thing you think you'll cook out of your pewter pan?
I really have no idea. I use your induction burner all the time. And are all of your cookware, are all of them induction ready?
Right.
Oh, yes.
Yes. Yeah, every one of my pans are induction ready.
Right.
So, Joe, my only humble suggestion is get the recipe book, and then you'll get some ideas that way.
Well, I hope to get some good ideas and some good cooking.
Awesome. Fantastic.
Absolutely. It's going to be so easy.
Thank you,
and
Joe.
the cleanup is easy. Joe, thank you for shopping with us.
I'm glad you convinced yourself to get one. Thank you so much.
It is
happy cooking.
Our pleasure.
Okay, look at this. Oh.
Okay, I'm giving last call now. The one I have in my hand is actually the one that Joe has purchased. This is the pewter. Last call now, couple of dozen left, so we are about to lose the platinum. The platinum will sell out in the next couple of minutes. Please, guys, don't miss out on something that is so unique. Already colors are selling out. 4,400 now ordered.
Look at that.
Look at the way that cooks.
Right?
And
look
again,
at that,
the capacity is huge.
And the whole idea of great mac and cheese is this. It's the cocon, right? This crispiness. I mean, oh my God, that's the best part of the mac and cheese. But can we just talk about quantity? I mean, look how much. Well, this is technically penne, creamy penne. It's not mac and cheese, but oh my God, look how good that is. I just love it. And by the way, as you can tell, nothing ever sticks. I'll never get tired of saying that.
And never before have we had it where it is metal utensils safe now because you have not only your Technolon Plus, but now you have truly a whole different level of your nonstick.
It's the hardest ceramic available in the world today, period.
Okay.
Right. I'm coming down. I have my steaks here.
Come on down. Don't forget about the cookbook that we have available for you. The cookbook will sell out early today. The extender ring that allows you not only to extend up, but also to steam. That will sell out early today. Thank you so much, Eric Tuchterman, ladies and gentlemen. And the bottom, for the first time, actually comes out, so it truly can be just an extender ring, or it can be, if you want, your steamer. But let's go on down here and see what Chef is cooking up right now.
So these were the steaks that we seared. And as you recalled, we put the cover on it, and then we roasted it, and then we let it rest. So these are cooked to med well, nice and pink for those, and this one's gonna be cooked a little bit less. But the idea is we didn't have to go to the oven. That the wok was simply cover on top, and that's what kept the heat in. And you can tell how moist these steaks are as well, right?
Oh my gosh, it's so juicy.
Most importantly, we had those onions and shiitakes. Same pan. That gets poured on top. Look at that. Onions and mushrooms on steaks. I mean, come on.
Completely caramelized, and you're going to wipe that pan out, and the cleanup is seconds.
That is the cleanup.
That is the cleanup.
That's it.
We are done cleaning up. Because that was the quickest wipe out. If you can, one more time, explain what makes this pan so different from everything else. Oh my gosh,
This is what makes the pan so different. Look at this smoked salmon. We did this live.
Truly smoked salmon.
We literally just started this at the top of the show. Look how beautiful that is, right? I mean, come on. Unbelievable. So we're gonna take this smoked salmon and put this right on top of some mixed greens.
Well, while you are plating that, we're going to go to Texas because you know Texans love their smoked food.
They do like their smoke.
Gracie, welcome to HSN. You're on with Alice, and Chef Ming Tsai is here. I understand you got that gorgeous gold. It's beautiful, right?
Yes. Yes.
Hey, Gracie, how are you?
I'm fine.
So you got the pan. What are you going to cook with it, Gracie, you think?
What you have on your plate now.
Okay.
Smoked salmon.
Well, come on down. I'll just give this one to you. I mean, you saw how easy that was to do, right? So easy.
My husband loves salmon, and I always cook it in those other pans, and it's just like I would love to smoke some.
Right.
But the grill's outside, and Texas weather is kind of crazy, so yeah, this did it for me, and yeah, I got the gold for a good luck color.
Oh, I love that. And I just want to show you. So this, I don't like my smoked salmon cooked all the way, you know, dry, right? So this, you can see it still has that fantastic moisture. See how fatty and moist that looks? That's perfectly smoked salmon. So it's hot, but still moist. Sometimes you have this smoked salmon that's really smoky, but completely dry. Hate that. Serving this hot, and by the way, put them on a bed of scallions, because those scallions are going to be the best scallions you've ever had in your life.
The flavor is going to be incredible, Gracie.
Gracie, you're going to have great success with salmon and any seafood. Lobster, shrimp, halibut, mussels, clams, all can be smoked. So good luck with that.
Fantastic. Thanks for shopping
Gracie.
with us. Don't forget about the cookbook, guys.
Oh, yeah, look at this.
And the extender ring.
And the mac and cheese. My baby's going to love her mac and cheese on that pan.
Okay. Awesome, Gracie.
Absolutely.
All right, say hi to Texas for us. Thanks for calling. Good luck cooking.
Now, we started out smoking brie.
Look at this. This is just a piece of it almost looks like it got a crust from like a puff pastry, but no. And that is such a great, and you can see how it gets nice and soft and ooey and gooey.
Wow.
I mean, this is an awesome way to enjoy brie cheese. And it has a nice smokiness to it. Oh, so great.
Okay, listen, how are we on the platinum? Okay, a couple of dozen if you want the platinum. And the pewter that I'm holding in my hand is going to be the next to sell out. The cookbook also available. It is on its way to a very early sellout. We have already sold over 1,500 of the stovetop oven cookbook that you're looking at for $19.95. And also do not forget about the ring, the extender ring that we have available for you that also works as a steamer. You're seeing it right there, $19.95, first time ever that the bottom drops out of it, so to speak. And you're able to use it in so many different ways. If you want a couple of these, you actually can stack them. It is unlike anything else that you've ever seen, a stovetop oven that works as a pan as well. $49.95. But let me give you a quick look, and I believe I have it right behind me. My grill pan is going to be coming up next hour. I'm giving you a peek at it because we already know that you are pre-ordering this. Look at the size of this. It's going to have that hammered finish for the first time. It's going to have that elevated Technilon Plus with the midnight steel, so you can use your metal utensils. $39.95, 12-inch grill pan. Grab it now if you want to tie it back to one of our today's specials. And we have so much more coming up. So cookware set is coming up next. So stay with us here on HSN.
Who knew a little piece of plastic could be so much fun? Now, when you apply for the HSN card, instantly get $10 off. It's all about you. Extra flex on the things you love. Now, when you use your HSN card, you get extra flex all day, every day on all jewelry, beauty, and fashion purchases. Plus, no interest VIP financing, VIP easy returns, exclusive offers, all with no annual fee. Apply now. Call 1-800-695-1418 or search HSN card at hsn.com. There's so many things to love about HSN, but one thing that makes shopping here fun is FlexPay. Get it home now without the stress of paying all at once. Why pay full purchase price today when you can pay over time? Buy what you want now, pay it off later with your credit or debit card. FlexPay. It's that easy. Exclusively at HSN.
We are world launching a brand new line right now from Chef Ming Tsai. I'm Alice Kern. We're so happy you're here because you're here at exactly the right time. I have the perfect cookware set now. If you're online ordering our today's special, please stay there, but you definitely want to complete your set now. Now you have your stovetop oven. You have that beautiful pan that's going to work on top of the stove as an oven, but now you need the classics, right? 6-piece of our Elite Hammered Ceramic Nonstick Cookware Set for $99.95. This is a half-price sale, guys. So what we're going to include for you right down here, 2 1/4 quart saucepan. It has your riveted handles on it. It also has your steam vent, completely see-through on that tempered glass lid. Look at the beautiful way you're going to have that beautiful curve. And you can, of course, you're definitely going to want to hang that up. So we definitely put a place for you to be able to hang it right there. In addition to that, you're going to get your 9.5-inch fry pan right here, and then your great big 11-inch. Both of them come with your lids as well. Never before has Chef brought us anything like that. That gorgeous exterior, all hammered. It looks like jewelry. And on the inside, a brand new elevated type of Technolon Plus midnight steel. That means now you can use your metal utensils and feel completely comfortable about that. So you have your 6-piece cookware set. These are the color choices. Right here, you have the gold. Right next to that is going to be your pewter. I'm told the pewter, I believe, is also very, very limited at this point. Here's your copper bronze, and then we have your ruby red. We're including for you 6 recipes as well. And don't forget, if you want to complete it, my grill pan coming up next hour is my showstopper. And Chef, when it comes to the perfect set, you have put together the classics. I mean, these are the pieces that you can't live without. And the features of these, different than you've ever done before.
It's the genius is the coating, right? We talk about all the time. This Technolon Plus Midnight Steel, it's the hardest ceramic in the world today, and can take metal utensils. Don't bang it, guys, and scrape it, right? Right. But just normal metal utensils, it's awesome, right? And what I also love about it is that this is chicken breast, right? There was a teaspoon of oil in this, and of course it doesn't stick. Nothing sticks, ever. And you can see it's going to take another 2 minutes with even coating. And I love it because of these 3 different sizes. This is literally, if for a starter set, and what is this cost?
$99.95.
Under $100. That's ridiculous. One of these pans would normally be over $100.
And we're doing 5 flex payments today. Less than $20 gets this home, so you can try it, experience. I will tell you, we have very limited quantities of these. And in fact, if you want that pewter, again, that is going to sell out. So if you'd like the pewter, grab it. If you still have the pewter also in your today's special, the stovetop oven.
So this pan, fantastic for omelets, for your eggs, for everything in the morning. I'm going to make a little pasta because this little pan, for breakfast, for oatmeal, but then for here we're boiling a little bit of fresh Chinese noodles. Fantastic size, so light, right? These pans are so light to the touch. And then my workhorse would be this 11-inch. I mean, I would do everything in here. I could have gotten 3 chicken breasts, but right now I'm cooking for just you and I, Alice, and I want to make it a 1-pan dish, meaning once I flip this, I can then add all my veg with the dish, because I want a 1-pan dish, and like you always say, serve it in there. So right there, that is why this pan is so great. Even distribution of heat. Everywhere, which I love.
Everywhere. And by the way, guys, the red is selling the fastest right now. So if you're interested in that red, grab it, match it back to our today's special. I'm going to give you one more peek right now at the grill pan. This is going to be our showstopper in the next hour. It is 12 inches. It is an amazing buy. You definitely don't want to miss out. So hope you will stay with us for the entire time. I love the way you did the saucepan is so deep. Your fry pan's so deep.
Yeah, and you need it because just like for this, just for like tossing this pasta, you want to have that edge because if it's a little bit too narrow, if it's a little bit too low, this stuff would be going everywhere, right?
Exactly.
But look at this. This is a vegetarian dish that I literally did in what, 4 minutes, right? Just boiled pasta. This was just garlic and shallot, some fresh tomatoes, done, right? So easy. And the whole idea about cooking at home that gets people to cook more is easy. And this, clean up, towel, done. That's it. And keep going.
Right,
Which is, and by the way, when I'm cooking at home, I want a pan, I want to continue to have a hot pan. So wipe it and keep going, because if I get another new pan out, now I got to wait 2 or 3 minutes to reheat it.
I want you to see this pan, which he just made that meal in, next to this pan, which is absolutely perfectly new. You cannot tell which one was cooked in. Not a bit of difference. That is phenomenal.
Isn't that amazing? And now I want to show you something I think is even cooler.
Okay.
Because if you want to eat more healthily, that means no added fat, nothing in here, right?
Right.
Chilean sea bass, straight in.
How much is that
oil.
a pound, right?
Oh, 20 bucks, right?
Easily.
I'm gonna add 3 pieces here. But no oil. But look at this. They don't stick. That's almost impossible with any other pan because this is raw seafood hitting a pan that has no oil. And now you see a little bit of oil. That's nature's oil. That's what all the doctors say you should.
That's the good oil.
You want that. This will raise your LDL, your good cholesterol. You want that. But this, the fact that it's like butter,
it's phenomenal.
Nothing sticks. And
never before with fish. Have you seen anything like it? And especially with Chilean sea bass, such a delicate flavor.
It is so delicate.
Why add the oil and the butter?
Expensive. And by the way, if you cook a dinner for 4 tonight using these pans, and you buy 4 of Chilean sea bass and whatever you're going to do, that amount of money you basically saved, because this would be 40 bucks in the restaurant per person.
Easily.
And you're going to spend about 40 bucks on all your ingredients if you buy good Chilean sea bass. So 140 in a restaurant or 140, same meal, and you get to keep the pots and pans. Right? Because this isn't $100 for the pots and pans. So do that quick math and you'll be A-okay.
Well, you know, with what you're saving on your cookware set today, which is basically $100, you can then add in your stovetop oven, our today's special $49.95. You can also get our showstopper grill pan, which is coming up in the next hour. You can get both of those pieces added to this and still be under $200.
Yep.
That's incredible for what you're getting and the quality of what you're getting.
The price is, I can't believe this price. I mean, it's a great price. But most importantly, and I will, till I'm blue in the face, this midnight steel coating is the hardest ceramic coating in the world. It can take metal utensils. That's it. There's not a ceramic coating out there that would ever say, oh yeah, you can take metal utensils. Right? Look at this chicken. It's getting nice. And the fact that it's with the lid keeps the heat in. And just by touching, it's still a little soft, so it needs a little bit more, which is fine. And that's the best way. But what you can tell is these potatoes are getting nice and colored on the bottom, and the snow peas are cooking, so this becomes a one-pot dish, which is how we all cook at home, right? You know, who wants to clean up a whole bunch of different pots and pans after a meal?
I've never seen a demonstration with fish like that, though.
Isn't that amazing?
Where you put the fish in, and instantly, usually you have to at least wait till it caramelizes on the bottom to release.
Right.
He put it in, and immediately, that was just beautifully done. And by the way, Ruby Red's still selling the fastest. Let me show you the color choices again, all right? This, and I'll show you the set in just a minute, but we have it available right now. The Ruby Red you're seeing Chef use, and then this is gonna be your pewter if you want it in that copper bronze. And then we also have that red again, and that gorgeous gold. The gold has been very popular as well. We'd love to talk with you. We'd love to say hello. So please call in and let us hear your testimonials, or if you have any kind of questions maybe that you might even have. But 5 flex payments, half price sale, and 6 pieces. These are the workhorses. These are the classic pieces. This is what every kitchen has to have.
And as for a starter set, for under $100, I implore you to go to any retail store right now with $100 and see what one pan you can buy. Not how many pans you could buy, but one pan you could get. That has the most amazing Technilon Plus, you know, non-stick surface that can take metal utensils in the 3 perfect sizes that you need for home cooking. It's just, that price is stupid.
And already 850 of you have made this choice. We do have limited quantities, especially when it comes to our cookware set today. So a great time for you to really make a choice that even if you have a cookware set, this is gonna be
like custom shoes. She gets Vans. I made the little V.
That is adorable.
Yeah, and she makes like kids shoes. I saw she did the Frozen themed ones. It's just so beautiful.
It is beautiful.
I posted it. If you're interested, I posted about it maybe like 2 days ago, so you can check out her page.
Okay.
Here we go. So here are the Chilean sea bass, guys. And as a reminder, I added no oil to this pan, right? All this extra oil, and I'm not cheating here, guys, is just the fat coming off of the Chilean sea bass. But that fat is fantastic to do something like this. Just a quick sear of pea shoots, which is one of my favorite vegetables in the world, and this Chilean sea bass is ready to go. And the pea shoots, I literally just want to hit a little heat that's fantastic raw, but equally good, just lightly sauteed. And we can plate this dish up right now, which is so simple. The idea is you can cook simply, easily, and quickly without any type of hassle. So here we're gonna take our Chilean sea bass out now. And this is the most healthy way of eating. Again, reminder, no oil was added, guys, at all for this dish, right? And I just have lightly wilted mustache of the dragon, as it's called in Chinese, these pea shoots.
And what we want to do right now is show you that set again that's going to allow you to cook healthier. It's going to allow you to use metal utensils now because this is Technilon Plus. It's been taken to a new level. Your ceramic nonstick now at a whole new level so that it is more durable than ever before. And then it is all encased in the most gorgeous design that Chef Ming Tsai has ever brought us. A hammered finish all the way around on every single piece. So, and you'll find too that the cookware is a really nice weight to it. Very, very nice and light. So you're really going to be able to handle this beautifully. 11-inch pan is going to come to you. You're also going to get the lid for it. So everything's going to work back together. In addition to that, a 9.5-inch fry pan also included. Including your lid right here. And then you're getting 2.5-quart saucepan right here. So it's really that perfect size for you there. You can really see the beautiful finish on that, like jewelry for your kitchen. Completely see-through, has your steam vent to it, nice high lid for it so you can grab it. And we're including for you 6 recipe cards as well. Right here, you're seeing the color choices. When it comes to the color choices, frankly, all of them have been very popular, but the gold right here, gold and the pewter are the most limited at this point. So if you're thinking about the metallics, this is what's going to add an elegant touch to your kitchen. This is your copper bronze right here. And then our bestseller of the day has been that gorgeous red. If you're thinking about matching this back to our brand new today's special, that stovetop oven pan, this is your day to do it. Half price on this entire set. So with the money that you're saving, then you could get your today's special. You could get the grill pan that I have coming up in my next hour. That is a 12-inch grill pan. It's our showstopper. I'm giving you a quick peek at it right now. And this is all about high heat, abrasion and stain resistant, vented tempered glass lids. The quality of what you're getting, exceptional, of course, from Chef Ming Tsai. And oven safe, of course. But stovetop, induction burner ready, you've got it. 5 flex payments, less than $20 gets this home. Easy cleanup. The cleanup is one thing, healthy cooking is another. And Chef, you can do all of the above with this.
Absolutely. By the way, I just dumped here my zucchini garlic shrimp. All of that came out of this little pan, right? And now here I've started, and I didn't even wash it at all. I didn't need it. I got shallots, Chinese sausage, and tomatoes. That's gonna be a beautiful clam and mussel braise. Here we have some seared scallops. I drizzled like a teaspoon, not even of oil, just to coat them lightly. I didn't even need to do that, but I like when you do that because it helps the salt stick to these scallops. But these are beautiful day-boat scallops, and you can tell because they smell like the sea, right? If scallops smell fishy, if any fish smells fishy, no way. But let me just show you. So this is fresh scallops. Add it to a pan. Look, they move. Nothing sticks.
Right.
I mean, I can't tell you how amazing it is for a pan with raw scallops. Nothing sticks.
And then to be able to use your metal utensils. But Tracy is going to put it to the ultimate test because when it comes to sticky stuff, there's few things as sticky as your caramel.
This is kind of one of those things where a lot of times you would throw away the pan or you'd leave it soaking for a couple of days. But in this pan, it literally just repels right off the surface of the pan. It pours out and it beads up and comes right off of it.
That's crazy.
And I haven't even done anything to it yet. I haven't wiped it or anything, and you can see it's completely sliding right out. That's not even wiping.
And show the edge too, because the Technon Plus is also coated on the outside. So
inside and out, just a simple white.
Anywhere.
That's amazing. How is that possible? With caramel.
That makes my demos look like nothing. You're doing scallops. You're doing
she just topped you.
No, she totally topped me.
Topped
all right, let me try topping, Trace, which is hard. But here's a pineapple bread pudding.
Oh,
right?
Wow. Yeah.
Boom.
Oh, there it is.
Look at that. Look
Beautiful.
at that. Again. Oh my God, look how good that looks. And look how caramelized that got, right? That's gorgeous. Unbelievable.
Absolutely gorgeous. You can bake in it, saute, you can fry in it, you can do all the things that you would do in a typical pan, but don't add the oil. You're gonna be able to do it healthy as a cleanup. So simple, so easy. We'd love to hear from you. Please give us your testimonial calls. I actually have to go in here though. That just looks too good.
Oh, it's so good. Yeah, go in there.
Yeah, okay. Ooh. And don't forget, if you want that pewter, if you want the copper, pewter and the gold are getting limited at this point. So this is going to be that beautiful pewter. Do we even have any today's specials left in the platinum? Sold out? Okay.
Oh my God, that's amazing.
Platinum in our today's special has sold out. So if you want to match back to our today's special, you should do the pewter and then do the pewter in your cookware set. Now, if you already did the platinum in the today's special, get the pewter anyway because it really will just be a little bit of a shade difference, but it will definitely all work back together. Okay. And guys, if you can, express order. We are about to approach 1,000 of these already ordered on the day. We have limited quantities. Look at these. Oh my God.
Right. Look at that. That's restaurant quality. This is what we do in restaurants. We try to get that GB&D, that golden brown delicious sear. This is what I call respecting your seafood, right? I mean, this creature gave its life to us. It didn't have a choice, by the way, but it did. So don't ruin them. Don't like mush them. Don't boil them. Give a good sear on one side, and on scallops, 60 to 70% of the cooking is on one side, and I just want to give about 20% here because that looks so beautiful. And don't overcook them. They're so expensive and delicious. I hate when a scallop bounces. You didn't do a very good job.
But when you see those, the even heating of the pan,
right.
Every single one of these is cooked so uniformly, so beautifully. And that, I think, is what you couldn't get with traditional non-stick. You could never get that kind of caramelization.
No, and that used to be a misnomer or a misconception. People were like, oh, you can never caramelize with a non-stick.
Right.
Baloney.
Well, with ceramic non-stick, with Technolon ceramic non-stick, that now Midnight Steel elevates it even more.
Right. I mean, and just this is so easy, right?
Yes,
steak, peppers, onions, right? Shiitakes, done. And again, the pan I just used is right here. I mean, I haven't even wiped it. There's nothing. There's nothing in it. It's ridiculous how fantastic you can do any dish with these pans. All right. So in that same pan, which even though I don't have to put anything else in it, I'm just going to do 2 pork chops. And here, I'm going to not even add any oil. I don't need to. Go like that. And I'm going to do a 1-pan dish again, which I love to do, which will have pork chops with a whole bunch of veg around it, because this pan is nice and large. You have enough surface area to play with. So I can now add, we got some beautiful asparagus that we're just going to add all around this pork. And pork you want to cook to, at least 140, 150. You don't have to cook pork through anymore, these guys. It's not like chicken and poultry where you have to hit 160. This is fine. And by covering it, because this is raw veg, and usually raw veg, you go in and out of blanched boiling water with salt, and that will help keep the chlorophyll green. I didn't add any water, but by covering it, the steam that's created will do the same thing.
And now you're going to get those pork chops that are nice and moist, too, because, I mean, we all grew up with the pork chops that, kind of like pork jerky, remember? Yeah. It was terrible.
Actually, not in my house. I don't remember that, but that's okay. My parents were great cooks, so.
Look at these
but in prep school, yes. In prep school, I had a lot of chewy pork chops.
These are the most beautiful scallops.
Look how beautiful these scallops are.
And you know what you pay for scallops? I mean, seriously, probably a flex payment.
You pay a lot.
See that flex payment, $19.99? You probably pay a flex payment £1 for scallops. Why in the world would you cook on anything other than high-performance cookware that allows you to cook healthier? Keep the flavor of the scallops. So it's not about the oils that you've had to put in it to get it to not stick. And again, now, 1,000 of our cookware sets already ordered on the day, guys. So make your choices now. And especially if you want the pewter, if you want the gold, those are going to be the 2 colors that sell out the fastest. We also have it in copper bronze and that gorgeous red that you are seeing right there. So you've done clams, you've done noodles, you've done Chilean sea bass.
Yeah, we've done a lot of food here. But we got something so cool now, don't we? So coming up, we have our spiralizer. This is one of the coolest things I think I've ever designed here at HSN or in my life, because I spiralize a ton of things, and I've done my whole life, but it was always manual, hand crank, and dangerous with the blades. Well, this spiralizer that I've designed is self-feeding, perfect thickness, and you change the blades by just turning a dial. You never come close to touching a blade. And I love this. I can't wait to show you guys. And we don't have that many, unfortunately.
It's going to work beautifully, and yes, we do have sellout quantities, so make sure you pre-order that. We want to let you know that the Monday Night Show is coming up, because it's Monday, but lots more with Chef Ming Tsai when we come back.
I'm Adam Freeman, host of the Monday Night Show. Join us live from ProCaps Labs in Las Vegas for an Andrew Lessman takeover. Learn more about vitamins and supplements, and stock up on your favorites, or try something new tonight at 7.
Now there's more to love than ever, and we're celebrating with a huge sweepstakes. There's no purchase necessary. Just visit hsn.com or qvc.com and enter sweepstakes once per 24 hours for a chance to win top brand prizes. Then each entry counts toward the $100,000 grand prize. Now through March 11th, only on HSN and QVC.
What what you're seeing is going to be, oh my gosh, your favorite tool in the kitchen. Because this is our Simply Ming Black Label Edition Ceramic Prep Cleaver. $19.95, 2 flex payments on it. We sold half our quantity, over half of our quantity, actually at midnight. We have final quantities for you right now. I love this knife. And you know what I love about it? A lot of us might be a little bit intimidated by a huge cleaver. This kind of splits the difference.
Oh, this is designed after a traditional Japanese knife called nakiri, and it is exactly that. Chinese cleaver is this long and about this wide, right? And it's heavy and it's cumbersome. This is a perfect. I feel how light it is. Oh gosh, it is. But it's not a mini toy knife. Meaning, even though the blade's shortened, you still have a full grip, ergonomic tang, right? And this ceramic goes all the way through. So there's never, if your knife ever wobbles or wiggles, no good, right? But let me just show you before I get into breaking down this chicken.
I feel like you can always tell the quality of a knife by the way it sounds.
No, you can, but this is another way of telling the quality of a knife. Take a cucumber, right? And just drop it. So if the weight of a cucumber slices on your knife, do this, guys, at home right now. That's a bad drop. But do this at home, guys. If your knife can't do that, your knife's not sharp enough. Wow. That's it. This is not smoke and mirrors. This is nothing. This is that's a sharp knife.
Drop the cucumber. And
the most common, it's like dropping the mic. We drop the cucumber, right? Exactly. The most common accident in a kitchen is a dull knife, because you slip, for example, on your cucumber, then you catch yourself. So here's just knife 101. Let the knife do the work. Push through the food, right? And it's almost just the weight of the knife. I mean, I'm barely putting any pressure pushing down. The weight of the knife actually goes right through that cucumber. Right, then of course, by the way, never grip a knife that's the rookie grip. Always with your thumb and your index finger. And then eventually, and people say, how do you cut without looking? Well, look where my finger is. My finger is going to be, at any time, it's a good ½ an inch away. So I never have to worry about it, because what's happening is my knuckle's hitting this. And this is the other reason I love the cleaver, because it's such a nice wide blade that I can really go up and down and not ever worry about cutting myself, because look where my fingers are. They're not even close to the blade, right?
How perfect is that?
But that's because I have a sharp knife, right? So we're gonna go ahead and just start this salad. And the price, please. I can't believe this price.
$19.95.
In all seriousness, so I've been using ceramic knives for 25 years, right? Originally they were made in Kyoto. One blade was north of $100 to $140. One knife. And this is 20?
This is like the price if you walked into a grocery store and just bought some kind of knife in a grocery store, right off the shelf. But look at the design of this, the beautiful way this is crafted, the fact that you're getting a completely different design. And you know, this is truly where your experience from the Yale School of Design, Engineering School, okay, it's about design, and that's what chef brings that no other chef can, is that design element, that engineering element, combined with your culinary degree from Le Cordon Bleu in Paris.
And I'm lucky. I mean, I'm lucky that I get to bring the love. And by the way, my dad, for the record, when I came back from Paris, my junior year in college, I sat my mom and dad down and said, look, I want to be a chef, not an engineer. My mom hugs me. That's awesome. My dad goes, son, you weren't going to be a very good engineer anyway. Go cook. I'm like, wow, Dad. But now, my point is now it's come full circle. Now I get to use my engineering degree and my culinary expertise, which I love.
Okay, listen, guys.
Best of both.
Oh, I'm so sorry to interrupt. You're seeing you're seeing the left counter now, because that's how fast this is going. We have fewer with people ordering it. Only about maybe 800 or 900 of these remaining. So we expect all of these to sell out this presentation. This is your time to get. Actually, I would probably get 2 of them, because my daughter and I, when we're both in the kitchen, you know, we're both grabbing for the best knife.
Oh, absolutely.
Right? And then at this price, $19.95. Right. You want this? You will give this as a gift. You will share this.
Oh my God, it's the best gift ever. And by the way, here's how you do bell pepper, right?
Anything like this.
Roll your bell pepper.
What?
That's how you get the seeds out.
I love it when you're here. I always learn something. I've never seen that before.
Easy. But it's because I have a sharp knife. Right. That's it. There's no secret. You need a sharp knife to prep. Because who likes to prep? Very few people like to prep. But if you have a sharp knife like this, and bell peppers are kind of tough. And by the way, always put skin side down, right? But with a sharp knife, it doesn't even quite matter. But with a sharp knife, any veg makes prep so easily. The amount of money you save not buying cut veg in a grocery store, right? And we're going to talk about spiralized veg in a sec, but just pre-cut onions, pre-cut whatever. The two things I hate about it, one, it's more expensive, and two, it's not fresh then. That bell pepper was cut yesterday, or the day before, even worse. A fresh bell pepper, there's no comparison.
No, and by the way, new mixing bowls too. The mixing bowls.
These are great bowls.
Everything about your design has been elevated to a point of you have to shop on hsn.com to see the entire collection. Listen, guys, with people ordering it, 2/3 of our quantity completely gone. People are ordering 2, 3, 4 of these knives. You should. There are 2 flex payments, and it's like I love a cleaver in terms of it's such a serious knife. It's so sharp, and it's that kind of heavy duty. But now you see it going right through that chicken breast, right through the bones, all of it.
Well, we actually, when you break down chicken, you try not to go through bones. But point is, when you are going to use chicken, get a whole roasted chicken or roast it yourself, because you save so much more money than buying breast versus leg versus whatever. Plus you get my favorite part, you get this, the carcass, and this is what you make chicken stock with. So why just buy chicken pieces when you can have the whole thing? It is not that hard. You just saw it with a sharp knife. It's so easy to do. And this is part of my favorite chicken salad, right? So we'll cut this up, and I love having hot, warm chicken in actually a salad. It warms, it kind of wilts the veg and whatnot. But look how good this looks. And look how easy this knife just bangs right through this. And then, by the way, here's the other great thing about a cleaver. You use it to help pick things up, right? Because it's not pointy. You don't stab yourself with a point. You have the huge surface area, and it's square. Just like a pastry scraper, right? And even here, obviously you have a bone, but you just pull out the 2 bones, because the chicken's perfectly cooked. These 2 bones come out pretty easily. And here's the